The coffee is black, the robot is kicking up a storm, and I'd like to welcome you to the Saturday, August 16th edition of Modeling Blog Daily, where Bill just kind of rants with a cup of joe and a battlefield full of droids and clones. I've been today I'm going to rant on stop motion video. I realize that a lot of the viewers that watch my videos are stop motion fanatics. I mean, they make stop motion videos all the time and they send them to me and I watch them all. I love them. And I am ever vigilant for ideas to make stop motion movies. Yesterday I saw a fantastic stop motion from one of my fans, and it was a magnificent little band, a rock and roll band, you know, with a drum and the whole deal, and what a wonderful idea. And but today I was looking through I do a lot of reading, guys, and a lot of studying. I wish I could have bought this for $1.99. I think I paid $15 for it on the eBay, but it's an old catalog, an old Legoland catalog from 1980, believe it or not. And I ran across a magnificent idea, absolutely magnificent idea for a stop motion movie. And basically, I've seen it done before, but I haven't seen it done quite like this, and I thought I'd deliberately take my time to build this in video, at least to show you the frames on the video, so that if you want to, you can replicate this as a movie. Here we got a little guy. He's driving on a road. By the way, I don't have any of those roads, but they used to make them with the trees in the forest, and his wife, and they got a shovel and they got a pickaxe, and they're dreaming of their house. Well, you flip over, and then they're driving, and then they stop the Jeep, and they decide, well, we're going to build it right there, and so they start digging, and before you know it, they've got themselves a whole boatload of bricks and a pad with some flowers planted already. And they're starting to lay down a foundation. See, what they're doing is they're actually building the structure. See, he's holding the bricks, and they're actually bringing them over, and then they roll. See, they got all the parts laying on the back side and on the front side. See, they're putting in the window. Wouldn't this be a marvelous stop motion movie if you could take your time at it and have them put the windows in, and brick by brick, have two people build it. See, we got the pile of everything that they need with the trees in the background and everything. The flowers still sitting there. They build up the gate, and they're slowly working on it, and they put in their window. And then number 4, they're adding another window, and see, he's hauling. That'll give you an idea. He's hauling his door on his back. I love it. They put, it's a great idea, and see, they put the door was on the right side there, so he's hauling it from the right side over because the door goes right there. And then in frame 5, we have they're working, getting up higher. They got the structure. They put the door in, and he's holding his shingle, his blue brick shingle, and you can see the piles are getting lower. Wouldn't this would be a tedious stop motion build? And then he's the guy's on the top. He's putting the roof in, you know, shingle by shingle, and then she's planting more flowers by the house, making it all look pretty. And then in the final analysis, they got it all done, and they're, you know, they got a tree planted, they got flowers planted in the front, a little flower garden there, real nice and tidy and orderly, with a gate entryway with the friends coming over to wish them well. And isn't that a marvelous idea? I saw that, and this particular catalog has, it's not really a catalog as much as it is just ideas. See, it's building ideas. But they have, I've shown this to you before, but I haven't shown you in some detail some of these. And here's another frame of building a house. They got a structure, so they got two construction people putting up a wall, and in this case they're using you know, they're hauling in the parts on some kind of a vehicle, and then they're using a little crane to get them down. And that would be another thing you could do. Instead of having this big old pile of bricks, you could have you know, bring them in by truck, one at a time. And here they're that's that same house, and right next door they're building another little house right next to it. It's ideas like this that, you know, sometimes you can dig around in the past and find some wonderful ideas in these old books. Anyhow, if I was into stop motion, which I am not, by the way, I actually did 3 stop motion films. If you're interested in seeing my poor attempts at stop motion, go to my playlist on Bill's Creations YouTube channel, BRYSOWG. Look for a playlist called Gippy Comics and Movies. There's 6. 3 stop motion videos called Movies, Gippy Movies, and 3 comics. You watch them in the order that they are. Comic 1 followed by Movie 1, Comic 2. See, Comic 1 is Gippy. It's a comic of Gippy, who's a hero, and he goes visits you know, the Hollywood, and gets you know, he wants to learn how to do stop motion, so he's given assignments. So his assignments are Gippy Movies 1, 2, and 3, and anyhow, you just have to watch them. This is a great idea. I was thinking of my stop motion buddies. Try it. It might work for you. Bill in Red, and a very kicky, feisty, frisky robot wish for you and yours a wonderful day ahead. And my robot says, sayonara, friends. Sayonara.